I want to wish all my viewers and subscribers a Merry Christmas, and seeing that I'm not a Grinch, the Grinch being my favorite Christmas character, I am going to do a giveaway for Christmas. I'm going to give this away. It's plasma cut out of steel. It says Cruiser, and I picked this up at this place. And I'll put a little video in here of this place it's at. It's in the Rust Belt at 9 Mile and Woodward in Ferndale. You can order it from their online. If you want to get it shipped directly to your house, you can order it from their online thing here. And it's just a neat place of a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff there. Like I say, I'll throw it in right here. So yeah, they have a lot of stuff, and this is like where I say I got this. Now I used to have a guy that could laser cut plastic like Lexan and stuff, and I could use that as a guide to cut stuff like this out myself with my plasma cutter, and it would come out just as nice. But you know, if you're going to all the work of cutting it out of plastic with a laser cutter, you might as well just use whatever and cut it straight out of steel. So it was really kind of a waste to do it out of plastic. And the plasma cutter doesn't melt the plastic either. I could reuse them multiple times. But anyway, this is what I'm going to give away. And how you can win this is pretty simple. The xxxx Galaxie 500 here. If you can guess to the 10th of a mile, the person that comes the closest to the 10th of a mile of how many miles I've put on this car since I purchased it, and I show the odometer in this car quite often, so you can get a pretty good educated guess how many miles I've put on this car since I purchased it. And the person that gets closest to the 10th, so put how many miles and then type miles after miles, and then put your number for tenths and type tenths after it, so I know it's miles and tenths and not all just miles. So you'll have your however many digits, miles, type in, and then your digit, and then tenths, so I know it's miles and tenths. And I already videoed the odometer in this car. Just to help you out a little bit, the last time I drove this car was that video to where Jingle Bells is playing in it going down the road. It's a non-monetized video because of the copyright claim on it. And so I just put it up anyway because I just wanted to. I don't care, you know, it's a few dollars, so what. But I haven't driven the car since because we got freezing rain a day or two later and they salted the roads pretty heavily. And it just got done snowing pretty good. I was hoping it would snow better so we could get some more snow. It was snowing good to where I turned the lights on in the tree here. So yeah, kind of a neat old C9 lights that I like to put up. I didn't turn these ones on, but and it's just above freezing a bit. But yeah, so I'm not going to be going out looking at Christmas lights in the next night or two in this, because like I say, the roads got salted. But like I say, I'm person that gets closest to the 10th of a mile will win this. Now I'll pick the winner the day after Christmas, so that gives you from now until the morning after Christmas. So the morning of the 26th is when I'm going to pick the winner. So if you make your guess after, say, 9 o'clock in the morning on the 26th, you probably won't get counted, because that's when I'm going to look and see who gets the closest. You don't have to get an exact guess, but if you get an exact guess, that would be awesome. But like I say, not what the odometer currently states or what it stated when I purchased the car, but how many miles I've driven this car since I purchased it. That's what I want to know, in miles and tenths of a mile. And just show a few things here. These swirl bulbs on these old light sets. There's quite a few of them in this set too. This is an estate sale light set. That one, the swirling doesn't show up, the bulbs, the color, that's not a swirl bulb. There's these GE bulbs. The GE ones don't last that long. They're probably the poorest quality of the bulbs are the GE. These old style, like that green I showed you down there, those ones last. That's a GE. That's a GE, and that's a GE. But they just don't burn the hours that the other ones. And one other thing too, I found a new handle for the paint shaker. Had a guy send me the handle for my paint shaker that doesn't have a thing broken off. And also the timer is the correct timer, 15-minute timer, round timer, is still available, but it's $100. So that timer is just going to be Jim Dandy on this machine, and that's obviously its new home where I'm going to keep it. And actually mixed some paint in it the other day. I wanted to do a little touch up on something, and I threw the paint in the mixer before I used it. And so yeah, and I put the new power cord on it. So that's all done. So anyway, I just thought I'd yap a little bit about other things in this video too. So I hope you enjoy it. That's from I bought that from the Catalina when I had the Catalina. Obviously for the Bel Air. Picked that up today when I picked up the one I'm giving away. One from the Galaxie. I've had that since I was a little kid. That was off of a Diamond Rio truck. A friend of mine, his folks owned a sand and gravel mining company, and they had a bunch of those trucks, and one of them that they're gonna scrap, I got that off of. And of course I got a Ford plasma cut right there, because all my everyday cars are Ford. The 59 Chevy though is still my all-time favorite car. There's no getting around that. I don't care what. Number one car with me is the 59 Chevy. So just a little heads up. I do like the 66 Ford because you don't see a lot of them around. I like cars that you don't see a lot of. You know, you see a lot of Camaros and Corvettes and 55, 6, and 7 Chevys. You see that they're a dime a dozen. You see them everywhere. So I like things that are a little more unusual, not seen everywhere. That's why I bought the 66 Galaxie. You see the older ones, the 62 3s and 4s quite a bit. You just don't see the 65, 6, 7s much. And I like those years with the upright headlights and stuff. They're, you know, I don't know, I just kind of always liked them, the mid-60s Fords. So that's why I chose to buy the Galaxie. As long as I'm showing things, and I think I showed this in a past video, my dad had a 66 Ford Country Sedan, and when I find the photos, we're in the Southwest in I don't know if it was Utah or... We're in the Southwest and we had one of these, and Dad used to hang it. Let me open the hood on the Galaxie. Off the hood bumper. Right in front of the grill like that. And the hood closes. So what you do is you soak these in a bucket of water and get them nice and wet. And you fill it with water. And then you're driving down the road and it's 110 degrees out. The water evaporating off the bag makes the water really cold inside of it. And yeah, we use that quite a bit on that trip in the Southwest. And another thing too I'll show. Brought all this home from, this was all of my dad's house, which we took to my brother's house. So these are all digital photos my dad took. VHS videos he took. That's only some of them. There's more stuff in there. So as I get through it, I'll post stuff. Most of the photos I've been putting on my Instagram. My Instagram is old_car_alley. And you can get to my Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description. I always do. But yeah, I've been putting some vintage slides. Went out to my brother's and we went through a mountain of slides, and I took some photos with my phone of some of them, and I've been posting them on my Instagram, so check that out too. But anyway, I think we're getting near the end of this video here. Again, try and guess the mileage on the amount of miles, sorry, not the mileage, the amount of miles I have driven the Galaxie since I purchased. The closest person to the actual miles right down to the 10th wins this. It's bare metal. You can paint it, you can leave it rusty or unpainted, you can put it outside and let it, you can do whatever you want with it. Some people hang them on trees or something outside and let them rust, but that is what you'll win. Again, for the person that's closest to how many miles I've driven this beautiful, fun to drive Galaxie since I purchased it. So anyway, if you like the video, definitely hit the like button, it helps. If you like my channel, hit that 348 engine, that will subscribe you. Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank you for watching.